But today we're gonna go small boat fishing on my boat, the Sueño 3. And fishing with me today is my buddy Dave. Hey Dave. And Charlie. Now Charlie works for the Clippers, Dave works for the Dodgers, so it's gonna be a little LA showdown today. We're gonna have a lot of fun, take the boat out. We're gonna go fish along the breakwater, look for some bass, maybe cabezon, you never know what to expect. And importantly today too, I wanna share with you some fishing tips when you're fishing on your own small boat. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish. That's a nice vermilion right there. Yeah, this is what fishing's like. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. You have your own small boat. One of the biggest things you can do to help yourself catch fish is pick up live bait. And right now we're at the bait receiver that Nacho runs. Here at Long Beach Bait Company, you can pick up, depending what they have. Right now they have anchovies. Sometimes they have anchovies and sardines. Sometimes they have live squid. But this is one of the key things to be successful to catch fish is to have the live bait. And we're really lucky in Southern California, we can get live bait. There's lots of places where boats run out of where they can't pick up live bait. And it costs you some money to get it, but it's a great investment. You spend all the money on the boat, fuel, you should help yourself by having live bait. Nacho's a good source or resource to have. When you come get your bait, ask him what's going on. He's talking to all the boats. A lot of sport boats come by here and get their bait too. They give them the latest update, what's going on, fishing conditions. If you want to reach them on the radio, it's what, channel 11?
Channel 11.
Channel 11. So we're making a little move now, and what I'm doing is just driving along the breakwater here. Don't want to get too close. I want to get close enough so I have an idea the area I'll be fishing. So I can look on the meter right here, and we can see the rocks coming up right below us, and there's some little fish, probably little rockfish and perch and stuff there. We wanted to see is some more fish kind of swimming above the structure. So I'm just going to drive down here a little bit. Here we go, there's a little bit more fish here. Kelp coming up. So that gives me a better idea of what we're looking for. So I'm gonna cruise this area a little bit. Some of the things I look for too is look for birds. You see lots of birds in an area. The reason the birds are there is because there's a lot of bait fish. If there's bait fish, there's a good chance there'll be game fish to catch too. So just keep driving out here. I'm seeing more and more rocks, more and more fish on the fish finder there. You see it's 32 feet of water. 33 feet of water. So what I would do is take the boat out to about 50, 60 feet, drop the anchor, scope it back a couple of boat lengths, and be about this far from the breakwater, maybe a little bit farther out. There we go, first bite of the day. Fishing live squid on here. Hopefully it's a bass. See what it is. Find it nice and easy. Here it comes. It is a rockfish. legal rockfish. Yeah, nice rockfish. See the whole squid, and I got a long shank hook there. Nice quality fish. Steam this guy up, he'll be delicious. So what we're doing right now, we're anchored up along the breakwater. I like to fish a breakwater a lot. You see me talk about that a lot about my private charters. But today we're out filming for the TV show. And just fishing along the breakwater, to me, it's just a big man-made reef. And because it's a reef and has all these rocks, not along the breakwater, but also coming out, it attracts all kinds of fish. Game fish, fish like calico bass, sand bass, and even rockfish. So we're gonna keep fishing here for a little bit. Just a spot that a lot of people pass up on their way out to other rocks and other reefs, but when you're in a small boat, even 30-foot boats considered a small boat, I think you can catch a lot of fish in spots like this. Barred sand bass can be found as far south as Magdalena Bay, Baja California, and as far north in Central California as Santa Cruz. They can be found on sandy bottoms and usually in depths from 60 to 90 feet. The current world record for a sand bass was caught in 1988 and weighed over 13 pounds. Getting bit. Here we go. Oh yeah. This was on a bucktail. Hopefully it's a bass, but let's see what we got here. Just winding it up nice and easy. It is a rockfish. Here's my fish. Nice rockfish. Got that on a bucktail with the whole squid. And this time I wasn't fishing right along the rocks, I was casting away from the rocks. Like I said earlier, the rocks come a long ways from the breakwater. You don't have to be right on top of it. We actually, looking at my meter, we actually have rocks right below us. And this fish wanted this bucktail and the squid. He ate it. All right, well, there we go. All right, I'm gonna keep this guy, eat him later. All right, let's take a little break from the action. And so far, it's Clippers and Dodgers 0, Dan 2. We'll take a little break from the action. We'll go tackle box and give you a good look at the gear that I'm using for today's trip. It's gone. The lizardfish chewed it all up. He devoured it. Yeah. This is what a lizardfish does to your bait. He gutted it, sucked out all the insides, took all the skin off. So let me show you real quick how to pin on an anchovy on a circle hook. So we have all our anchovies in here, and we have our live squid in the bag. We want to separate the two because the squid are so aggressive, they would just eat all our anchovies. I'm gonna find a nice size anchovy in here. I'm just gonna take the hook and go in front of the eyeballs and go just like that through the nose. If I didn't have a sinker, I would gill hook it because I have a sinker on. Even though it's a small sinker, I want to hook it like this. I'm just going to cast it straight back. We got a little shipwreck behind us. And just throw it straight back. A little bit of line out, get rid of the little tangle in there, straighten it out. Put the reel in gear and just put in the rod holder. Now because I have a circle hook on there, I'm not going to set the hook. I'm going to just leave it in the rod holder in gear, so when the fish runs with it, it'll set the hook by itself.
Using the kelp, must be a bass. Blue guy though. And all that kelp's a fish.
Somewhere in there. That's a rockfish.
Tree fish. Another rockfish. We still haven't got a bass. There we go. Nice little rockfish. Tasty.
Now let them
go. We'll let him go. There you go. All right. 1-0 Dodgers.
Your bait's bigger than that fish.
Does that count as a whole fish, Dan?
I don't think so.
I think we need a ruling on this. Stevie, what do you think? It counts as half a fish. Half a fish.
You gotta ask for a ruling.
Yeah, if you have to ask for a ruling, I agree. I agree with Charlie.
That is a lizard. Dan, what's the official name for this sucker?
Lizardfish.
Lizardfish. Good lingcod bait though, right?
That's the word.
Everything is that thing.
They say they're so oily that if you dry them out, you can use them for candles. I don't know if that's true or not. All right, we're gonna keep moving down. We just got a few fish here, a couple lizardfish, a couple rockfish. And the way I like to fish the wall is just pick up the anchor, slide down and try a few more spots. Try to find a spot where the fish are active. You don't want to waste too much time in one spot. And there's so much structure along here. You just keep moving and you find the fish that are active. I threw pinned on a little anchovy and really tiny sinker. Just let it sit on the bottom a little bit, float down, and I got bit. I got to go really slow. I only have 12-pound test line on this outfit. And if I was in my skiff, this is probably what I'd be fishing most of the time. But you never know what to expect here, so this could be a little bit nicer fish. You got a halibut here. There we go. There's a halibut. Might be a legal fish. Just fishing an anchovy on the bottom. That's one of the beauties of fishing the breakwater. You never know what you're gonna catch. And this guy looks like he's a, I think he's legal. Son.
7 inches outside.
Got him right here in the corner of the jaw. Have to be careful with these guys. They got big teeth. Let's measure him really quick. See if he says he's legal.
Yep.
Let's see what we got over here. Here's our measurer. Oh yeah, he's way legal. Yeah, about 26. All right. First legal halibut of the day. Beautiful fish. Nice job.
There we go, Dan.
All right, thanks,
Yeah.
John. Beautiful fish. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action and go to the galley and show you how to cook up a delicious fish that we're catching today. Nice fish here. Woo! This week in the galley, we're back at Osprey Cafe in Cerritos, California. Great place to come have breakfast or lunch. And we're back with Robin again, one of the owners and a cook here. And Robin, what do you have for us today?
Today we have some super yummy fresh halibut kebabs.
Cool.
We have a little veggies on here, red onion, red pepper, and for some sweetness, some pineapple. Put that right on the grill. Add a little salt and pepper.
I like kebabs because lots of times I have leftover pieces of fish, so I'll just mix different species, but this looks super delicious with halibut. That looks really good, Robin.
Put it right here on basmati rice. And there we go.
That looks great. Well, I have to try this. And this is halibut kebab style. And you really didn't add a lot of spices or anything to it. Real simple.
Very simple.
I like that. The fish just kind of flakes off. Mmm. That is really good.
Good.
Well, thank you, Robin, for having us back.
Anytime, Dan.
Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Hey, start winding, don't wind, kids. All right. What do you got there, Charlie?
Oh, it feels like a bass. Big and steadily.
All right. You got that on a strip of squid.
Yeah, that's good.
Remember what I told you? Just
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
to
you
downsize the tackle when it's picky like today. And he went to a small hook with just a strip of squid. We got lots of live bait today, but fish are being real picky. He went to that circle hook, didn't have to worry about setting the hook, and the hook did everything for him. So right now the Clippers are taking the lead.
Clippers are up 1-0. We don't count lizards.
Smack talk. Okay, here's that sand bass Charlie just got. This fish would have been legal last year, but this year they have to be 14 inches now. All right, just let it go. There you go. Do it again, man. Did you know, as well as having teeth on their jaws, lizardfish also have teeth on their tongue, scales, or fins? That's right, they also have teeth on their tongue. Here's a little lizardfish I caught, just barely bigger than my anchovy. So we're in the right area. Sandy bottom, right next to the edge of a reef. We had to make a little move because the wind picked up. We got over 25 knot winds outside, so now we're inside the breakwater. You can see the shore right here in Long Beach. That building back there is the old Olympic pool that they used way back in the day for the Olympics, and that's the Belmont Pier right there. So we're fishing right in front of there. I think Dave's got a fish going. You got it, you got it. You got it. Here it comes, here it comes. All right, Dave. Let's go Dodgers. What is it, what is it? Yeah, legal sand bass. Dodgers make a comeback.
Look at that lip hook right there.
Yeah.
That's textbook.
And that was just a little strip of squid on there. And that's that thin wire hook that we've been using all day. Just barely hooked on there. Legal bass.
Nice one.
Nice job, man.
Dan.
Good, I'm glad you came back and represent Dodgers well. Nice sand bass, first sand bass of the day. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dan.
There you go, Charlie's on. Get back, get around the corner, get around the corner. Get around the boat, get around the boat, get around the boat. Watch all those rods. Good job, good job. You're going all the way up to the front of the boat now. Yeah, run it up for him. Go quick. We got a fish going on here. We don't know if it's a shark or a bat ray. What is it, CV?
Well, right now we got a nicer sized fish. Might be a bat ray, maybe a shark. Just took a nice big old whole squid on a dropper loop. Charlie's bringing him up right now. Bat ray?
Clippers are winning the smackdown. Here comes the bat ray. Congratulations. Yeah, it's a nice bat ray. It's good size. You have to be careful handling. Yeah. Just have to be a little careful handling these. You got that stinger there. See a stinger sticking out through the net? Yeah, he wants to get somebody. Here's Charlie's fish. Beautiful bat ray. Have to be a little careful with that stinger right there. Congratulations, Charlie.
Thanks, man.
Clippers take a little bit of a lead now in the smackdown for LA. There we go. But I'm not worried. I have faith in Dave. I've seen Dave fish. I have lots of faith in the Dodgers. I know Dave's ready to come back any second now.
Ready.
It's not quite the ninth inning, but we're getting close.
Can't wait till the fourth quarter to turn it on.
All right.
Fish
All
on.
right. There you go, Charlie. All right, another sand bass.
Yeah, sand bass.
There we go. You got him on the whole squid?
Whole squid, yeah.
Cool. Nice fish. Got him right there off the bottom. Let's see if this one's as big as the last one. We're gonna have to measure them.
I don't know. I think Dave might have me.
Yeah. Dave's was 14. Let's see how big this one is. This one is 14. Legal. 2 legal sand bass. All right, congratulations, man. Now you got the lead with the sand bass and the sand shark.
It's not over, Dan. It's not over.
It's just the beginning. All right. What do I got? What do I got? I got a calico, no sand bass, little sand bass. Not nearly as big as the one that Dave and Charlie got. I got a little baby one. The same little hook that Charlie was using, a little small circle hook. Little tiny sand bass. Go ahead and let this guy go. We're gonna take a little break from the action here, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we caught most of those fish at the end today. You know, conditions got tough, the wind picked up, the water's still a little cold, and what we had to do is downsize our tackle. Even though we had lots of great live squid, what we had to do is take some of the dead squid we had, cut it into little strips, use small hooks, small circle hooks, light sinkers, and that's how we picked away and caught those nice fish. And even with that small hook and the small sinker, I had an anchovy on there. That's how I got that halibut. The whole key today was downsizing the tackle, both the line, the hook size, and even the bait. And that's this week's tip of the week. So who won the big fish off?
Well, I think I caught more fish if you count lizardfish, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you had quality fish.
Yes, I did. Quality over quantity anytime.
Yeah, you had the big bat ray, a legal sand bass,
Yes.
and what else? The small calico.
Yeah, small scallop.
Yeah, but that was good.
Charlie, the fish slayer.
And I had the halibut. So next time you're at Dodger Stadium, look for Dave.
I'll be there.
And when you're at the Clipper games, look for Charlie, he's there. And these guys are outdoorsmen. They love being outdoors, they love fishing. And I just kind of met them from fishing and being on the water, and just happens that's where they work. So we thought it'd be fun, just kind of highlight two local teams here in Los Angeles and two sportsmen that really enjoy being on the water. But thanks guys, I had fun.
Thanks again, Dan.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.